Good morning. Good morning. My name is Joseph Bowen, and I'm very proud to be the principal at Patrick Henry High School. Today is a wonderful and memorable day for our students. In just a few moments, our graduates will process to begin the commencement ceremony. The calling of each graduate's name and the awarding of the diploma are truly special moments which belong to each graduate and their family members. And it is a moment that should be honored and respected by each of us. We know you are excited and you're going to cheer for your student. Please limit the time for cheering because other families will want to hear the next student's name called as well. A few quick reminders before we begin. During the ceremony, no one is permitted on the Coliseum floor. Please turn your cell phones to silent. No noise devices or other items that would distract from the flow of the ceremony are allowed. Thank you for your help. We look forward to a wonderful graduation ceremony, and go Patriots!
Please rise for the processional of Patrick Henry High School, class of 2025.
gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Patrick Henry High School Air Force Junior ROTC and the national anthem led by the Patrick Henry High School Orchestra, performing with the Patrick Henry High School Choirmen. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Okay. Good morning, faculty, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Maddie Caruso, and I had the honor of serving as the SCA president this academic school year. Today we gather not only to celebrate academic accomplishments, but to honor the journey each of you has taken to arrive here. As a class, we've been forced to adjust our paths, dealing with the transition from hybrid learning to in-person classes, shifting norms, and constantly meeting high expectations. There's a line in Tom Petty's Time to Move On that goes, "It's time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing." This lyric captures the essence of this moment perfectly. Graduation is not only a celebration, but a turning point, a moment to reflect and then move forward. We may not know exactly what is waiting ahead, but thanks to our teachers, mentors, and families over the past 4 years, we have learned the skills to face what's next. Whether you're headed to college, the military, to work, or taking time to find your path, this moment is yours. So here's to moving on, here's to getting going, and here's to the journey that lies ahead. Congratulations, class of 2025. I would now like to introduce Veronica Nibatonga, the senior class vice president, to introduce our honored guests.
Good morning. I am Veronica Nibatonga, the senior class vice president. On behalf of the senior class of 2025, I hold the privilege of recognizing the honored guests we have here with us today. Guests, when I call your name, Please rise and remain standing until all honor guests have been called. Please hold your applause until all honor guests have been recognized. Members of Roanoke City Council, Mr. S. Terry McGuire, Vice Mayor. Mr. Nicholas S. Hagan. Mr. Faison T. Nash. Miss Evelyn W. Powers. Miss Vivian Sanchez Jones. School board members. Dr. Eli C. S. Jameson, Chairperson. Miss Franny A. Pell, Vice Chair. Mr. Michael L. Cherry II. Mr. Christopher T. Link. Miss Liz C. Quintana. Miss Deidre E. Trigg. Miss Joyce W. Watkins. Mr. William C. Dwyer, Student School Board Representative. Roanoke City Public Schools Central Office Personnel. Dr. Valita White, Superintendent. Mr. Archie Freeman, Chief Instructional and Administrative Officer. Dr. Sydney Williams, Chief Academic and Accountability Officer. Dr. Lori Wimbush, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction and School Improvement. Dr. Haley Poland, Assistant Superintendent for Student Success and Support Services. If there are any other executive staff and central office personnel present, please stand. It is an honor for me to be able to introduce our superintendent. A results-driven, student-centered, visionary leader, Dr. Verlita White was appointed superintendent of Roanoke City Public Schools on July 1st, 2020. She's been recognized regionally and nationally for her ability to bring together communities for the benefit of students. In 2023, she was named Virginia's 2024 State Superintendent of the Year, Virginia's Region 6 Superintendent of the Year, and was also touted as one of the 5 superintendents in the nation to watch by K-12 dive. Often referring to Roanoke City as the sweetest city on earth, Dr. White is involved and engaged with the community. She serves on boards and advisory councils for many local, regional, and state organizations. Dr. White holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Education from Towson University, a Master's of Art degrees in Leadership and Teaching from the Notre Dame of Maryland University, and a Doctor of Education degree in Urban Educational Leadership from Morgan State University. Dr. White and her husband, Sydney, are the proud parents of 2 grown children, Victoria and Bethany, both of whom graduated from public schools. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Valita White.
I think Veronica did a great job. Let's give her a hand. Well, good morning. Oh, this is a tremendous day. I think we can do better than that. Good morning. I don't know about you, but I think our graduates, our graduating seniors look amazing. What do you think? So let's take a moment to thank our school board, our city council members, our district leaders for being here with us today. You have the city of Roanoke here to celebrate you. So let's honor our special guest here today. Now to the graduating class of 2025, it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you this morning. Today is not just about your hard work, but it's also about your resilience, your commitment to finishing what you've started. You may have faced some obstacles along the way, and you may have had some early mornings and some late nights and times when you just didn't feel like getting up and getting going, but guess what? You did. You got up and you got going even when you didn't feel like it. So don't let anyone tell you what you can't do, because you've already done it. You've already proven that you are tough and that you have the grit to accomplish your goals. And so we are very, very proud of you. Aren't we proud of them? You see, graduation and commencement, it's a chance to look in the mirror and reflect on who we are and where we've been and where we see ourselves headed. But you didn't get here alone. You've had strength and support along the way. So to the parents, grandparents, guardians, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends, and caregivers who have supported our students along the way, please stand up so that we can recognize you. Graduating seniors, I want you to give your parents a big round of applause. You have also had the support, the love, and the care of very supportive employees, teachers, counselors, coaches, administrators, cheering you on along the way, who have played a really important part in your journey. So would all RCPS employees, past and present, on the stage and in the audience, stand up so that we can celebrate you? You see, this is who we are. This is who we are. We are one. We are one community that shows up for each other. So when you have achieved success in the way that you have, it is important to recognize those who have supported you along the way and to say thank you to those who have stood by you. Now, again, class of 2025, you began high school in the fall of 2021. That was the same year that we were all trying to find our way forward during one of the most disruptive times in our lives. In a world reshaped by a pandemic, you learned how to adapt. You learned how to connect in new ways. You learned how to rise above the noise and the unknown. And through it all, your perseverance and grit got you through. And together, we faced the trials and triumphs of this unique period in our history. And because of that, you carry something very powerful with you. Experience. I always say that experience is a good teacher. You have the experience that has made you wise beyond your years. You've already learned how to pivot when plans sometimes don't go your way. You've learned how to show up even when it's hard, and how to build community even from a distance. And those aren't just lessons. They are tools, and they will serve you well whatever comes next in your journey. So as you go to your next chapter, you are not just walking away with a diploma. You have what I call a gift with purchase. And that's when you go to the store, sometimes you buy something and they give you that little something extra. You have that something extra. You have a resume of skills and experiences that will last you a lifetime. You've learned and earned those skills, and you've learned those skills all along the way, and you are prepared as you walk across this stage today. So let's see how true my words really are. So for instance, if you're graduating today and you've earned college credit through AP or dual enrollment courses, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. If you are fluent in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 languages or more, right? If you are fluent in more than one language, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. If you have participated in JROTC and you may be considering going into the military, you have already kind of made that your destination. Come on, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. If you've participated in AVID and you've learned college readiness skills, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. If you have taken career and technical education courses and you've earned an industry credential, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. See, look around you. This is what I mean when I say a gift with purchase. This is what we're talking about when we say graduating, not only with a diploma, but with a resume of skills and experiences that will last you a lifetime. You are equipped with all that you need to succeed, so don't doubt yourselves. Don't let that doubt creep in, because you have everything you need and you are ready for this world that awaits you. So the late, great Dr. Maya Angelou, an American poet famous for her poem entitled Still I Rise, defined success as liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Class of 2025, I wish you all the success in the world. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. White. Recognition of graduate accomplishments. Many of the graduates you see before you here today are wearing decorative regalia, stoles, and other items, medals, that represent the various accomplishments, some of which Dr. White just pointed out. Students, when I call and mention your accomplishment, your regalia, your stole, I would like you to stand. Audience, and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until we recognize all of our students. Career and technical education. The light blue cord denotes ROTEC students who have satisfactorily completed a minimum of a 2-year sequence in any program area that focuses on college and career readiness. Please stand. Student council. The purple and gold spiral cord denotes students who have served in the student council. The NAACP Kente stole denotes students who are NAACP Youth Council senior members. Student school board member. A cardinal cord denotes a student who has served as a student member of the Roanoke City Public School Board. Emergency medical training program. The dark green cord denotes students who have completed the emergency medical training program. The orange and gray cords denote the students who have participated in the teen outreach program. The green and red cords denote students who have completed the necessary coursework in the data science course. The black and white stole indicates students who have completed the AVID program, and this is the first graduating AVID class. The rainbow cord denotes students who are members of the National Art Honor Society. The Foreign Language Honor Society is granted to students who have maintained an A average in their language courses, have a 3.8 grade point average, and display excellent citizenship. The red, white, and blue cords denote the French Honor Society, and the red stole denotes the Spanish Honor Society. To be selected as an honor graduate, a student must attain a 3.0 grade point average for their high school years. The gold cord denotes the honor graduate. Students who have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher receive an invitation to join the National Honor Society, and the white stole indicates National Honor Society membership. The purple cord denotes the Presidential Education Award sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education for hard work and dedication, and these graduates have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. The Patrick Henry High School class of 2025 has 63 students, 63, who have distinguished themselves as the top students in their class by earning a grade point average of 4.0 or higher over the past 4 years, and have participated in advanced placement, dual enrollment courses, for which weighted credit is granted. These students are also listed in your program. Superintendent Scholars. The Superintendent Scholars are students who have met the following criteria: 4.0 grade point average, SAT score of 1250 or 700 on a subtest, an ACT composite of 28 or higher. These students are wearing the Superintendent's Scholar Medal. One student has received a letter of commendation and certificate as National Merit Commended Student. This student is recognized for their outstanding academic progress. And one student has progressed to the level of recipient from the National Merit Scholars Program. This student is recognized for their outstanding promise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding these incredible accomplishments. Thank you. You may be seated. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Lillian Hunter, Vice President of the Student Council Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, guests, family members, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Lillian Hunter, and I'm the Vice President of the Student Council Association here at Patrick Henry. Today, I have the incredible honor of introducing to you our classmate, John Aziz, as the Salutatorian of our 2025 graduating class. John is a student at both Patrick Henry and the Roanoke Valley Governor's School, where he has excelled academically. Outside of school, John is also an incredible athlete, competing in both soccer and swimming. John has been an outstanding student as he is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council Association, and President of Key Club. Among his many academic achievements, John is also an Eagle Scout, a third-degree black belt, and a Sunday school teacher. John will be attending the University of Virginia, where he plans to double major in biology and chemistry. And now, please help me welcome our 2025 Salutatorian, John Aziz.
Good morning, fellow graduates. Starting tomorrow, most of us will be officially unemployed. Congratulations. As I was writing this speech, I realized that it would be incomplete without the reason that I'm here today. So to my family and to my wonderful friends, thank you guys for putting up with me. You guys have been the biggest blessing in my life, and I wouldn't be where I am in life if it wasn't for you guys and your unwavering support of me in all aspects of my life. And for all the family, friends, and support that fill the stands, I think I speak on behalf of everyone that we are beyond grateful of your support for us in our life. The class of 2025, we entered high school not just with a change in schools, but a change in our life. Somehow, after our extra 2 weeks of spring break were over and the pandemic no longer looming over us, we were high schoolers. And since we've grown so much, from acquiring the uncanny ability to do an entire project an hour before it's due, to convincing ourselves that do tomorrow really means do it tomorrow. You have already shown how resilient you can be the past 13 years, so I know that you can make it through whatever life throws your way. I would like to share with you one thing that I've kept with me my whole life. When I was in kindergarten, there was one mentor that taught me a lesson that has shaped my outlook on life since. The title of this lesson was You Reap What You Sow. Somewhere in all the details of the lesson, I learned that when farmers plant seeds, they expect the fruits of the same type as the seed they planted. Wasn't really sure why that mattered at the time, because I wasn't planning on becoming a farmer. But it must have been an interesting enough lesson for me to remember it. It wasn't until some more life experience later that I realized this lesson wasn't actually about growing plants. It was about all aspects of life. I learned that what you put your effort into, you will see the fruits of that aspect of your life that you put your effort into. So, fellow graduates, I want to share with you this lesson that has had such a lasting impact on my life as you head into the next chapter of your life. As you head into your future, sow the seeds of the fruits you want to reap. Sow seeds of hard work that you may reap success. Sow seeds of love so they may grow meaningful and lasting relationships in the new chapter of your life. Sow the seeds of kindness so they may reap laughter and comfort in the new friends that you will make. And if you're holding the seed of a dream that is close to your heart, now is the best time to plant it. Chase your dream and care for it. Let the storms of failures be the source of water that grows and motivates you. And allow the cold winters of your life to grow the roots of who you are. Allow yourself to grow from the seed that you once called a dream, so you can stare at your life, or your career, or whatever your passion, that you once called a dream, and you can smile knowing that you are doing exactly what makes you happy. Always remember that there is no seed that is not able to grow without the proper care. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now please help me to introduce our senior class president, Rose Melinda Balasage.
Good morning, Patriots. My name is Rose Melinda Balasage, but some of you may know me by Rose or Rose B. Hair. It has been an incredible honor to stand for you today as your class president. I want to thank all the family, friends, faculty, and staff who have supported us over these past 4 years. Patrick Henry gives every student a chance to exceed and excel throughout their years of attendance. A prime example of this is our valedictorian, Aiden Callis. While being a student at Patrick Henry and Roanoke Valley's Governor's School, Aiden has earned his title as an academic weapon. He is part of the National Honor Society, where he has earned 166 volunteer hours, the Spanish Honor Society, and he is also a member of the Mensa Honor Society. Outside of school, Aiden participates in travel soccer and swim where he has qualified for state champions. In the fall, Aiden plans to continue his education at the University of Virginia. As your class president, I was able to witness firsthand what makes our class special: our amount of diversity, strive, and determination. As we walk across the stage today and receive these diplomas that we have worked 12 tireless years for, I want you to remember that I pray over everyone's next step in life, and we are not just closing a chapter, but opening a new one. Whether you plan to attend college or university, go to trade school, or join the military, we are all destined to be great. Now, I would love to introduce you to our class valedictorian, Jefferson Aiden Barrett Callis.
Good morning to our dedicated faculty members, proud families, loyal friends, and our soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2025. My name is Aiden Callis, and I have the privilege of delivering a speech as the valedictorian of our class. Like most of you, I am more interested in receiving my diploma and heading to lunch than listening to the formalities of this ceremony, so I'll try my best to keep this speech short, which, if you know me, will be a challenge. In simple terms, the valedictory is a speech in which the quote-unquote student with the highest academic achievements of the class is asked to deliver a 3-minute farewell address that represents every student graduating. However, I believe there's nothing I could say which would accurately represent the unique challenges faced by the approximately 400 people graduating here today. Beyond this, the concept that simply because I took weighted courses and received high enough grades, shout out ChatGPT, am the student who is most deserving of representing the challenges faced by our class is a notion which is flawed, failing to account for each student's individual talents and specialties. Ultimately, I say this to highlight the fact that over the last 4 years, every single one of today's graduates has worked day in and day out towards this moment. We have overcome both personal and shared challenges, the likes of which we never could have imagined encountering when most of us first walked through our high school's doors 1,382 days ago. As I look out at the sea of purple robes and square caps, it seems patently clear that we so often attempt to contrast struggle with success in a way which is simply unrepresentative of all we have overcome. While we might share our attire, the truth is that a distinct set of struggles and unsung victories underlie each cap and gown here today. Regardless of one's GPA, SAT score, or any other proposed metric of success, each of us here today has endured significantly more than can be reflected by a single number. It is for this reason which I feel that we must commend ourselves for all we have accomplished and overcome throughout our time in high school. Through the diligent efforts of our amazing staff and families, combined with each person's unique motivation and dedication, we have prevailed over a great deal of seemingly insurmountable hardships, and that, I cannot emphasize enough, is truly special. I would now like to close my speech by stating that we as a society are entering a pivotal moment in history. In our future, we will be forced to face challenges of unprecedented magnitude with only our own efforts to rely on in response. We will be faced with ongoing choices in which we must choose to act with unity over isolation, diligence over indolence, and most importantly, empathy over self-interest. I say this, though, with faith that in the same way we have chosen to fight through all our challenges over the last 4 years, we will choose to fight through the challenges facing us in the future, for to do so has never been so vital. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2025.
Special presentations. Mr. Reichert, you're going to help me with this? The senior class of 2025 will now recognize 2 teachers for excellence in character and for their ability to inspire and motivate students. These teachers were chosen by the senior class for induction into the Patrick Henry High School Teacher Hall of Fame. Please come to the stage when I call your name. Mr. Brandon Mock and Miss Kayla Ochoa. Don't be shy. Thank you. Roanoke City School Board members, the senior class of 2025 and the Patrick Henry High School staff would like to acknowledge a retiring school board member for her guidance and contributions to our students' success. Mrs. Natasha Saunders Cotton dedicated service to the Roanoke City School Board from July 1, 2020 through December 31, 2024. During her tenure, Ms. Saunders Cotton represented the school board with distinction at school events, community functions, and collaboration with city officials. Drawing from her extensive professional background as the CEO and founder of Natasha Nicole, Transition Life Coach, Director of Multicultural Affairs at Roanoke College, and co-founder and CEO of Trifecta Incorporated, she brought a powerful voice for youth empowerment, community engagement, and social innovation. Ms. Saunders Cotton joined the school board during a pivotal time marked by the onboarding of a new superintendent and the onset of a global pandemic. Her steady leadership and forward-thinking approach helped establish protocols that continue to guide the work of the board today. She served on numerous committees, including the Budget and Capital Improvement, Equity Task Force, Disciplinary, Governance and Policy, Legislative, Safety Advisory, and Community Engagement. Notably, she led the efforts to recruit and mentor the first cohort of student representatives to the board, creating a lasting framework for student voice and involvement. As a key member of the Equity Task Force, Ms. Saunders Cotton helped lay the groundwork for the Roanoke City Public Schools Roadmap to Success strategic plan. She was a passionate advocate for the development of Daytech, the renovation of the Roanoke Times building into the William B. Robertson Center, and the transformation of the former administration building into a community empowerment center. We are proud to say that Ms. Saunders Cotton is a Roanoke City Schools graduate. Thank you for your support. The senior class of 2025 and Patrick Henry High School would also like to thank and acknowledge our superintendent, Dr. White, for her leadership and commitment to all of our students. Dr. White, would you please join me? Class of 2025, at this time, please prepare yourself to receive your diplomas. Say when. Getting the nod, Todd. We going? Okay. Savannah Maria Jean Anderson. Sydney Larson Anderson. Michael Duke Avis. John George Aziz. Russell McClure Bailey. Bailey Addison Barker. Sachita Bascata. Riley Lynn Beasley. Jefferson Aiden Barrett Callis. Madeline Claire Caruso. Mary Sullivan Clark. John Backer Clements. Katie Teresa Coles. Riley Douglas Cox. Carson Taylor Derry. William James Dwyer.
Samuel Christopher Dowdy. Alexander Stage Farmer. Brianna Rochelle Gaither. Sitlali Garcia Quiroz. Peyton Alexander Harris. Ava Catherine Hughes. Lillian Carey Hunter. Caleb Jaden Irby. Margaret Marshall Jarrett. Carmen Elise Kerr. Wesley Turner Lee. Kira Renee Long. Montasir Hamadallah Mahmood. Amelia Isabel Martin. Annalise Caroline Martin. Namiko Anezka Moody. Blair Elizabeth Moon. Phoenix Thompson Odell. Isaac David Olson. Miley Grace Pease. Catherine Nan Polly. Matthew Harvey Pope. Guillaume Alexandre Prudhomme. Ryan Nicholas Prusakowski. Madeline Bain Pugh. Benjamin Michael Rialmuto. Frances Josephine Redden. Caroline Nicole Reichert. Riley James Rocket Stovall. Jackson Odom Rooney. True Chizolko Schreider. James Benjamin Schweitzer. Lena Catherine Shepherdson. Jada Nicole Shiflett. Amira Shumway. Yasmin Shumway. Joshua Brendan Smith. Harper Grace Stevenson. Milan Tamang. Luke Charles Thompson. Himanji Tawari. Rachel Luane Turnbull. Madeline Rose Van Blaricom. Kara Elizabeth Wardell. Jordan Silvatrice Rizil Wadi Shear. Grace Elizabeth Williams. Catherine Love Witten. Ashton Ryder Abajasi. Yahya Tamir Nabil Abbas Abdelkadir. Brianna Christina Adams. Kira Lily Jade Adams. Ashal Adhikari. Wisdom Zacharian Aird. Zayasia Harmony Akers. David Leonard Alexander Jr. Kamora Isaiah Alexander. Claire Liddy Jose Ultima. Hayden Renee Altus. Ian Christian Anderson. Silas Ray Andrade. Christian Alexander Armbrister. Matthew Minnis Arnold. Olivia Roberta Arnold. Anna Ascende. Kyle Dalton Atkins. Destani Lynn Avis. Tayden Keith Bailey Bowes. Mark Dylan Baker. Tiaja Liana Baldwin. Rosmelinda Balasage. Wilda Balasage. Emmanuel Ken Balthazar. Karuna Banya. Ivan Jefferson Banks. Daniel Taylor Barber. Ryan Christopher Barber. Jarrett Liddell Barner. Roslyn Esmeralda Bautista Hernandez. Akiwa Lacole Baytops. Octavius Christian Bean. Xavier Lindell Bex. Madison Marie Bentley. Armando Jared Barrios. Michaela Kathleen Biller. Grayson Thomas Bird. Raya Berlin Biddle. Eleanor Ivy Blackshaw. Estella Gray Blackwell. Mackenzie Rain Blanchard. Alexis Maureen Board. Amari Nichelle Board. Joseph Thomas Bond. Victoria Medeiros Araujo Borges. Desiree Maria Bosler. Oscar Andres Bowen Guzman. Mackenzie Elizabeth Bowes. Bryce Allen Scott Bowles. Jemiah Unique Monet Boyd. John Wyatt Bradshaw. Kayla Elizabeth Braley. Aiden Michael Branson. Junior Amos Brave. Ingris Michael Brusuela Sevilla. Isaiah Lee Brock. Zion Jabari Nasir Brooks. Anaya Chere Brown. Nakia Nicole Brown. Amari Shindano Brown Jr. Zenobia Nichelle Bryan. Kalashe Brandon Bullard. Haley Saray Bird. Hayden James Bird. Amari Rashad Burden. Joseph Wade Burgess. Brian Wayne Burgess Arnold. Braylon Sadie Burton. Christone Burton. Jean Marie Butler. Patrick Michael Butler. Mariana K. Caixba Hernandez. Nevea Orion Calloway. Carter Alyssa Carr. Jion Mackay Carter. Porter Luna Carter. Shanice Yvonne Casey. Miley Danielle Chambers. Alexandra Charles Garcia. Winley's Christ Bernard Cherubin. Sheeta Wilson Chice. Hunter Dustin Chittum. Parker Ryan Seelick. Kamaria Azani Clark. Luke Elijah Clark. Phyllis Rudy Clark. Lene Michelle Cole. Nariah Michael Cole Ham. Irene Margaret Combs Canada. Quamir Cameron Cooper. Tia Tajana Marie Corbett. Dakota Rain Corbett. Alexander Scott Covington. Miracle Ataya Crossan Saunders. Jamira Latiana Crowder. Natalie Sophia Cruz Lazo. Janaya Ashanti Cunningham. Liasia Monet Curtis. Julius Mason Davis. Nevea Marie Gail Davis. Catherine Vanessa de la Rosa Garcia. Leana Sine Dean. Mariah Marie DeLeon. Jerry Desir. Wilmer Alexander Diaz Molina. Paul Juan Dominguez. William Channing Downs. Destiny Mariah Draper. Riley Patrick Dudley. Harley Nicole Eads. Eliana Brienne Echeverry. Melina Faye Eccles. Michael Azariah Katsuvo Edmonds. Madison Grace Elkins. Zayad Abdelmonim El Sayed. Guinevere Bliss Emerson. Brianna Elizabeth Michelle Emmons. Marcus Xavier Emmons. Layla Marie England. Lainey Isabella Irk. Jackson Bernard Ewart. Elias James Fagans. Aurora Jade Ferguson. Aslyn Natalie Helen Deborah Kahi Finney Kapoy. Jatavion Tyree Fisher. Ramira Reality Shatania Fitzgerald. Shafiq Bruce Flack. Deshaun Maurice Flint Jr. Avery Bancroft Forbes. Ajayla Javon Ford. Jocelyn Marie Fowler. George Louis Fralin III. Passion Talia Fralin. Daniel Garrett Fuller. Elizabeth Faracia. Sawyer Lucas Gandolfo. Jolie Rose Garagazzo. Sandy Garcia Anota. Lillian Garcia Espana. Sheralda Chanel Garcon. William Dean Garver. Krishna Gautam. Timothy Alexander Gibson. Tanira Denise Gilliam. Prisk Lavadis Hermas Galile. Landon Bradley Goad. Janaya Nikita Gallet. Gabriel Gomez Cruz. John Gomez Manuelis. Michael Gonzalez Garcia. Jennifer Elena Gonzalez Hernandez. Terrell Antonio Gooden Jr. Anissa Blessing Goodwin. Tiaja Tamsa Gordon. Anthony Jean Graham. Riley McKenna Graham. Marquise Deshawn Gray. Maggie Ryan Graybill. Rowan Bryce Gregory. Alejandro Kiani Hairston. Normati Unique Hairston. Preston Daniel Halsdorf. Brandon Montez Hamlet Jr. Kai David Hansert. Jamitre Monte Harmon. Saleha Nicole Harrington. Brianna Nicole Harris. Mackenzie Angela Harris. Nevea Michelle Harris. Shakara Cheyenne Harris. Nyasia Rochelle Hartman. Bethany Rose Hawk. Brian Christopher Helton. Kiana Michelle Hernandez. Ryan Zachary Hess. Victor Bonifacio Hidalgo Luna. Kashim Levon Hill. Tavares Sincere Hill. Jordan Lee Hines. Jalen Isaiah Hippensteel. Kalina Renee Hodges. Kevin Lloyd Hodges. Sine Noel Holloway Keaton. Quamaine Omar Holmes. Marquan Xavier Holness. Rain Montgomery Huffman. Francis Michael Hughes. Brendan Gabriel Hunley. Isaiah Nathaniel Hunt. Seda Dariela Inostroza. Renee Kendall Ireson. Robina Ismail. Judy Muhammad Iset. Maria Kazan Badawi Jabir. Alexa Jean Jablonski. Brooks Jermaine Jackson Jr. Nicholas Hayes Jacks. Trey Andrew Jeffries. Eric Jimenez Quiros. Cheney Bolden Jones. Charcia McQuavius Jones. Kamaya Nevea Jones. Jamarion Deshaun Jordan. Davion Emmanuel Jernett. Isaiah Stephen Jernett. Orlando Justo Hernandez. Christian Kasinga. Nathaniel Kasinga. Xavier James Kincaid Fly. Megan Riley Kinney. Mason Joseph Kaiser. Landon Clark Klon. Magdalena Lynn Knudsen. Amaya Sky Coates. Mantinye Karuma. Griffin Joe Land. Peter Michael Laura Moncada. Stacy Jacqueline Laura Moncada. Mariam Latifi. Zakiah Latifi. Michael Jacob Lauman. Micaiah Olivia Lawrence. Quentin Vui Lay. Destiny Cheyenne Legans. Tavion Maurice Lee Cross. Justin Lemus Aguilar. Taziah Najee Lewis. Zianti James Lewis. Brianna Anisha Lilly. Melina Lavon Jean Little. Madeline Ruth Long. Nyla Sierra Sarah Loperena. Richard Stephen Lort III. Marvin Alexander Lozano Inostroza. Melvin Alejandro Luis Tercios. Amori Lulaka. Yuri Andrew Malik. Isadora Jane Mangiarati. Noah Evan Manley. Jacqueline Guadalupe Mar Hernandez. Sylvan Fox Marion. Tyler Rhodes Markwood. Mackenzie Danielle Marsh. Daytrick Nathaniel Martin. Jaden Ramon Martin. Wyatt Finley Martin. Kusha Matawere. Britton Lewis Mock Jr. Malcolm Alexander Mazik. Megan Rose McCall. Tazania Michelle McDougall. Jamaica Elizabeth McGee. Kaylee Lynn McMahon. Winter Shyla McNeil. Perla Alicia Mendez Diaz. Elder Jehoshaphat Menjivar Madrid. Shamir Ajay Mickle. Victoria Louise Miller. Oliver Ryan Mills. William Ward Mills. Cindy Vanessa Miranda Ortega. Revan Zardasht Mirza. Kieran Zachary Mitchell. William Ross Mitchell V. Naluba Mbenga. Ledoux Gabriel Moja. Pertinax Amanius Moody. Cameron Lance Moore. David James Moore. Talia Eliana Moore. Rex Hadley Morgan. Macy Nicole Morris. Camilla Sine Morrow. Thomas Gibson Moles. William Garst Moles. Malaysia Marie Moyer. Trinity Dawn Moyer. Dua Rania Muhammad. Sharif Davion Muhammad. Stella Blue Mundy. Anaya Misha Muse. Josiah Vincent Muse. Harper Mateo Musselman. Janesha Monet Myers. Antoine Lorray Nelson IV. Veronica Nibitanga. Brittany Renee Noel. Alexander Mitchell Odenwalt. Marlicia Kira Odenwalt. Cameron Antonio Ogletree. Shaylin Ureli Ortiz Morales. Magdalena Olivia Pack. Maya Padilla. Caden James Paredes. Emily Leanne Parker. Ella Marie Palos. Rakia Daishiana Pearson. Kieran Alexander Peary. Bryce Jonathan Penn. Andrew Benjamin Purdue. Darian Michael Perkins. Heidi Quinn Persinger. Ryan Lee Peters. Daphne Fanalis. Nason Neve Farr. Taylor Jade Panassa. George Bryce Pickering. Adler Titus Pieczek. Drake Joshua Pfeiffer. Dylan Thomas Platt. Luis Mario Portillo Torres. Sean Dallas Powell. Dalen Mackenzie Proctor. Tasha Alexis Chanel Pugh. Kimberly Crystalline Quarles. Sasha Willow Quintana. Zoe Iman Rasmussen. Chanel Alexia Juanica Rollins. Mackenzie Joanne Reeves. Stephanie Remy. Andy Javier Raqueño Escobar. Samaya Maria Reyes. Aaron Lamar Reynolds Jr. Dakota Shane Richards. Jacob Allen Richards. Eli Cassidy Richardson. Calvin Lee Riley. Jason David Rivera Caceres. Alana Amor Robbins. Asaya Nicole Roberson. Gavin Edward Lubbs Robinson. Catherine Grace Robinson. Mackenzie Lynn Rout. Kamora Dejanay Russell. Wurid Allah Sabri. Debriana Nicole Salters. Joshua Antonio Salters Jr. Alexandria Vite Salvi. Alexander Maurice Sanchez. Isis Michelle Sanchez. Oliver Britt Sargent. Jaward Alamin Saunders. Carly Ann Scaife. Zyke Jermaine Scales. Landon Michael Schilling. Jaden Garrett Schultz. Dexter Harris Schaefer. Coleman Harry Shell. Jalen Charles Sheeler Pettis. Seth Deshaun Shepard. Joshua Lee Short. Brianna Lynn Shadow. Emilio Tomas Silva. Charlize Vaughn Simpson. Ramonte Josiah Slack. Larissa Liana Marie Slusher. Shakira Amela Smiley. Antoine Xavier Cardone Smith. Arwen Jade Smith. Anijah Unique Smith. Joseph Weiser Smith. Kyler Isaiah Smith. Levante Terrell Smith. Leander Reddick Smith Jr. Naziah Denaja Smith. Shauna Renee Snare. Joshua Marvin St. Clair. Layla Victoria Staples. Nakaya Shanae Strickland. Nawu Courage Suba. Alicia Tamang. Pedro Angel Tapanes Prieto. Roderick Morris Tasco Jr. Eric Brandon Taylor. Kaylee Renee Taylor. Michaela Joanne Thomas. Nicholas Leland Thompson. Sierra Cheyenne Thorne. Daniela Grace Tillman. Nadia Dynell Tinsley. Madison Grace Tolley. Carlton Douglas Todoro. Desire Innocence Trossi. Honore Tamusafu. Messias Orlando Turner. Landon Edward Tyree. Carmelo Dion Venable. Giovanni Uriel Ventura Lopez. Krishay Maurice Vo. Nathaniel Paul Wainwright. Naziah Maurice Walker. DeMarcus Anthony Ward. Shania Michelle Warren. Jalil Alexander Namel Watson. Braden Ray Wheeling. Addison Jalee White. Amaria Ajane Wiggins. Christine Elizabeth Wilcher. Reese Randall Wilkinson. Akeem Marquise Williams. Denasia Danielle Williams. Gabrielle Alyssa Finney Williams. Joshua Hunter Williams. Jave Cavell Williams. Nyana Andrea Williams. Sophia Michelle Williams. Maria Dawn Wilson. James Benjamin Winters. John Clifton Winters. Nikayla Michelle Witcher. Nikirius Diamante Witherspoon. Mariah Lee Witt. Marcus Antonio Wright. Elvis Patrick Yende. Allison Paige Young. Tyree Donovan Zelrick. Elias Tobin Zimmerman. That's all.
This will help me read it a little bit better. Class of 2025, would you please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the School Board of Roanoke City Public Schools, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I declare these students graduates of Patrick Henry High School. Seniors, you may now turn your tassels. I present to you the class of 2025. Audience, please stand for the recessional and remain standing until these graduates have exited.